let's go ahead and get started with some air fried sweet potatoes. They sounded good with a salad for lunch for me, and so that's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to be featuring the Pampered Chef Air Fryer, which comes with rotisserie sticks, so you can make your own rotisserie chicken. You can season it yourself. It comes with a fry basket. That's what we're going to use today for our sweet potato fries. It also comes with, just the normal trays, and what I love about it is that it opens like an oven, so you can fit a lot more than what you can for we used to have a basket type one, and it was you weren't able to do as much without doing batches of food. So I can cook for my family in there. We've got fish and chicken. My kids like to use it for frozen type foods, your pizza rolls, pizza bites, frozen pretzels, those kinds of things. So you just need like a quick snack or a quick lunch for the kiddos. They can do it themselves, which I love. So we're gonna use that. So the first thing I'm gonna do is peel these couple of sweet potatoes. And our peeler set comes in a set of 3. And a lot of people are like, well, why do you need 3 peelers, right? I'm gonna take the little safeties off so you can see the difference here. We've got a julienne peeler. That would be for like carrots, making them super thin strips. You could also use this for zucchini if you're doing like a stir fry or something. You got your traditional potato peeler. That's going to, peel potato. And then you've got this little serrated, it's kind of a happy medium between the two, and this one will grab thicker skin. It works great for potatoes, just like the potato peeler, veggie peeler would, but also it's great for things like zucchini, or if you don't like the peach skin, that sort of thing. So that's our peeler set. Pretty inexpensive. I think you get all 3 for $15 or something like that. I'm definitely not privy to all of the pricing of Pampered Chef items, but if you'd like to shop, you can just look at our order link, pick your host, and be on your way. So there's our first potato, and we've got, I think my preference is this serrated peeler as a potato peeler for whatever reason. So anyway, let's find out, what kind of French fries are you a fan of? Are you a sweet potato, maybe a zucchini fry, or do you prefer regular potato fries? And if so, where do you love to get them? Have you ever made your own? Tell me about your French fry experience, I guess. I'm a big fan of curly fries. I love the fries at Buffalo Wild Wings. Have you ever had those? Those are probably my favorite fries. All right, so let's put our little scraps here aside and pull out the Rapid Prep mandolin. So this is on the back how you do your settings. So you can see there's 3 little dots here. I know that you won't be able to see them very well. This is going to be slices, like if you want potato slices, au gratin potato type thing. I use that for onions, tomatoes, carrots, zucchini, that sort of thing. Then you've got 2 that have lines, and then the thicker lines are going to be your French fry setting. The thinner lines are going to be like julienne, so think good old steak and shake fry size, like the smaller ones. You can use that for, I use it for bell peppers and carrots. The thicker fries are my preference when cooking fries in the air fryer. And then so after you've picked the type of slice that you want, you'll go and pick how thick you'd like it. So there is a French fry setting, and you can tell it's different. Otherwise, it's 1 through 7 in thicknesses. So 1 would be your thinnest, 7 the thickest. And you can just play around. I do have a great little graphic. If you want to see the different styles, I do have a picture. So just say, hey, show me that picture, and I will post that as well. So I'm gonna put it on the French fry setting, open this bad boy up. It does have 2 safety features so that you can't really hurt yourself. The other thing that I love about it is it has, hopefully you can hear that, it's got these little suction cups on the bottom. The tray here just goes underneath, and the hopper piece, they call that the hopper. I'm gonna rinse these just real quick. And that is it. The probably, there's just these little ends I'm gonna cut off as well. Let me grab my Santuco knife, my favorite knife here. Cut the ends off, there's that knife. Okay. We're gonna pop that whole potato in here. Okay, and the other. All right, now we're done with this, and we've got our sweet potato French fries. Aren't those nice? So easy to make. Now what I like to do is just a little bit of seasoning. You can season however you like. Sweet potato fries don't really need much seasoning, but I do want to show you how I do it, especially if you like to make like traditional fries. I've got our kitchen spritzer. The spritzer is going to be just oil. You get to pick the oil. Instead of using an aerosol can that you purchase and then have to keep repurchasing, and it will have that spray chemical in it that can ruin your stones, it can ruin your nonstick cookware and items. So you really don't want to use that to protect your cooking tools, but also if you put chemicals on your food, you're going to be eating chemicals. So if that's important to you to not do that, I would recommend having something like the kitchen spritzer. Well, you're pumping the lid until it starts to build pressure, and you'll know because the lid gets tight. So see how it's not going down anymore. So now I've got my pressure built up so it will mist. And just like your aerosol cans, oh, I just flipped a couple out, it will spritz. I use this, to spray any pans that need to be pre-sprayed. And then when you're all done with your kitchen spritzer, you're gonna release the pressure, and then you're ready for the next time you want to use it. So love this one. You can run it through the dishwasher if it ever, if your oil ever goes bad or you just want to change up the oil that you're using. I'll take the Pampered Chef grinder set, put a little bit of Himalayan sea salt and a little bit of pepper. You can season however you'd like. My favorite seasoning for traditional fries is the Pampered Chef seasoning salt. That one is so good. It's just got a really great flavor. All right. Put these all into the fry basket. Okay, and that's it, man. So the air fryer here comes with the removing tongs. It comes with a rotisserie stick. It comes with a fry basket. It all comes as one. It's not like a set or anything like that. Just that's how the air fryer comes. I'm gonna pop this in while it's not hot. Very easy. And then there's a lot of different settings. So people get a little nervous about starting with a new air fryer. This one is kind of foolproof. You can't really do it wrong. What I like to remember, what you have to remember with the fry basket is you have to click that rotate setting so that that basket is rotating inside there. So I'm gonna do air fry on custom. So if you use the custom button, it's always gonna be air fryer. There's also a dehydrate setting, a bake setting. You just wanna do like a little bit of cookies or something to bake chicken, something like that. And you don't wanna heat up the oven. There's also a roasting setting. That's great for our small bar pan. The small bar pan will fit in here perfectly, roasting vegetables, something where you just need a small batch even. And we have a reheat setting that's great for like pizza or things that are already cooked and frozen. The rotisserie setting, obvious, and the dehydrate setting if you need to make beef jerky, or we have this fruit leather recipe, and that is a really fun one as well. So it's starting on custom. That's going to be air fry. I do find that fries take at least 25 minutes. You want to do them slow and low and on rotate. So it's always worked the way. I'm going to do 25 minutes at 350. And the way you use it is you set whatever's blinking first. I got 25 minutes there. I'm going to click it to set the 25 minutes. Then it's going to blink on the temperature. You can do your air fry from, it starts at 350 is the auto setting for custom, but you can go up or down. I'm just gonna leave it on 350, click start, and then click on rotate and make sure that the basket starts moving, which it did, and I'll check those in about 25 minutes. All right, so French fries are in. The next piece is I'm gonna get dinner started, and so what we're planning to do is one of our favorite, just super easy meals. It's healthy, it's delicious. Everyone can kind of have it their own way. We call this BBQ Chicken Tacos. So we'll use the Pampered Chef's little tortilla warmer. So put our tortillas in, make them nice and warm. My daughter loves burrito. My son likes taco style. I usually eat it with lettuce. So you can do it any different way. You can season it any different way. You could do barbecue seasoning, make sure it's not spicy. You could do our chipotle seasoning. I'm out of both of those, and those are my top 2 choices. So we're gonna do something all different altogether. So this is also my favorite freezer meal to take. If you have someone that needs a meal, this is so easy to put together. Just get a gallon-sized bag, put the chicken, the beans, the corn, and the seasoning all into the bag. You can freeze it, and it can be thrown into a crock pot or the Pampered Chef Slow Cooker set, and that's what I'm going to be using today. It is our Rock Crok. It's made of stone, so there's no metal inside of this pot. It comes with a glass lid. It's our Dutch oven size, or you can get it as a set. And this pot here is our most versatile, just the most versatile product Pampered Chef offers. You don't have to have the slow cooker set with it. I would recommend it because you save if you buy it as a set. But this pot itself, the Dutch oven size, you can use it on the stove top. I have a glass stove top. I always get that question. You can use it on gas or on any type of stove top as a skillet. You can use it in the oven as a casserole type dish. You can use it on the grill and bake your beans in or bake your veggies in it. It also works in the microwave. Since it has no metal, you can use it in the microwave, and you could do the same meal in the microwave in about 12 minutes. I'm going to be using the slow cooker today just because we don't need to eat right now, so we're going to let it cook for a little while. I've got let me show you a few of the products. So a small batter bowl. I've already trimmed my chicken. Let me show you what I use. When I trim chicken, I definitely recommend the professional shears. I did that so I wouldn't have to, touch the chicken and get all yucky for our video here. But I trim the chicken, and then the next piece that I'll do is I'll use the close and cut set. And this is sold as a set only because you have to have that large, thin knife to go through. It's called the close and cut because whatever you put inside of it, you close it down, cut it in half. So you can do this with tomatoes, like small tomatoes. You can do it with grapes, olives. We use it for those English muffin things, like the bread that isn't all the way cut all the way through. And then, of course, even if you only used it for chicken, it's perfect for that. So I'm gonna put this big fat chicken breast here on, and I prefer chicken breast personally because I hate getting the tenderloins out of chicken, and so this is just my preference. So I'm going to close down on this chicken, cut that in half, and we're going to put it inside. There's our thinner piece of chicken there. Isn't that nice? So you got 2 pieces of chicken. Man, this one we could almost do twice. It's so big. Do one more piece here. My goodness. I don't even know how they get so big. They're huge. All right. Close this one down. Cut it in half. The close and cut set is dishwasher safe. So what I'll typically do is rinse it out real good, even wash it, and then I'll put it into the dishwasher just for that sanitization piece of it. Now all of this is dishwasher safe. Let me go ahead and put that away. All right, so next step, I'm gonna just season up our chicken on the bottom. So I'm gonna, again, use our kitchen spritzer, pump the lid, just so that seasoning will stick nicely to it. All right, and the 2 seasonings that I found, were Carolina style barbecue and Kansas City style barbecue. So I figure, why not mix them? Sounds good. This one has like a Dijon mustard flavor in it, the Carolina. Oh, and so that always tastes pretty good, I think. I really like that in salad dressings too. And then this Kansas City style barbecue, another good option. I usually use smoky barbecue or smoky applewood, even our chipotle seasoning. So we're doing something a little different than I'm used to here. All right, so I got our seasonings there. I got one of my seasonings got all clumped together, and a tip for that I didn't realize, and maybe you know this secret, but whenever your seasonings are clumping, it usually means that you've been seasoning over your steaming pot, which I'm totally guilty of. But if you have steam going into your seasoning containers, then it can clump together because of the moisture. So the recommendation is to actually measure out your seasonings and pour it from either like the cap or measuring spoon. Our easy read measuring colander here, I have a can of black beans drained and rinsed. So I'm gonna put those in. And I have a can of corn. I'm gonna show you our can opener. It's a little different on how to use it, but it will be your favorite can opener as soon as you learn how to use it, because it will last forever. Mine is 12 years old, which is incredible, like lifespan for a can opener. Still going strong. It will cut the entire top off so that your can and your lid are safe and you don't have your can falling into your food. Who knows what's on top of the can, right? So you just lay it on top and start twisting. It gets stuck on there, so that's normal. Go all the way around. You'll feel when you get to the end, just gets easier to move. There it is. And then it's still stuck on, so you have to go backwards just until it comes off. And the final step is to use this trigger, this tiny, I call it a beak, I don't know, back and forth, moves with the trigger. So I'm gonna take the lip of the can, push down on the trigger, and just tilt up. Very easy to remove. Once you get it, very, very easy. And then I'm gonna use my easy read measuring colander to drain the corn. And I love this for tomatoes, blueberries, strawberries, that sort of thing, and we just leave it in that container clean in the fridge. All right. So there's our meal. I'm gonna add just a little bit more seasoning to our beans and corn mixture. You don't need anything else for this. Just start. I'm gonna set it on low, let it cook. You can set it on high. And again, you could take this Rock Crok and put it in the microwave, cook it for about 12 minutes. And then our final step, once it's completely cooked, whether that's microwave, oven, stove top, or slow cooker here, and take the Pampered Chef salad choppers, which are fantastic for shredding your lettuce and chopping your salad, of course, but also the double-bladed scissor is strong enough for cooked meats. You can just chop right down in here. So my last step will be to just literally chop everything together and serve it up on warm tortillas. You can add cheese. My son loves to add extra barbecue sauce and actually have barbecued tacos and barbecue sauce tacos, I guess. And then my daughter loves salsa, so she goes like the more traditional taco, and my son more like sweet with the barbecue sauce on it. Very, very yummy to make into nachos. So that we do that with this meal quite a bit, like on a leftover day. So we'll make it, eat it as tacos the first night, then take it and put the chips down, maybe on the Rock Crok Slow Cooker, the Rock Crok Stone, and put the chips down, put the meat and beans mixture on top, then some cheese, put it under the broiler for like 2 or 3 minutes, and have nachos. It's good in all the ways you can. Quesadillas, it's good to make with that. It's a great filling for anything. Again, a great freeze ahead meal that you can then put in the slow cooker. So very much a favorite. You can use any seasoning you want, and I think that's it. I did want to show you one other product that it's not one that I can really demo, but I used it at our last like family get together, and I just loved it. I made a dill cream sauce, and you have to let it cool a little bit and then add vinegar to it. And so it's one of these that like it'll get cold before you serve it. Same thing with if you're making breakfast and you make like a sausage gravy, for example. It tends to get cold while all the rest of the food is getting made. These are our insulated bowls. They come in a 1 quart and a 2.5 quart. I just can't say enough good things about this. Even if you're just making, say, mac and cheese for your family, you know, that gets cold so fast. If you pop it in here once it's cooked, this double insulated bowl will keep your food hot while you're, you know, getting everything else ready, and you don't have to worry as much about the timing of keeping everything hot or serving some of those sides cold. So last night we had buttered dill potatoes in here, and they stayed warm for about an hour and a half. I had, like, my timing was way off, and then we put the sauce on the other, and got lots of compliments on, wow, I can't believe this stays so hot. So those are our insulated bowls. If you have any questions about the products I use today, if you'd like to see other products in use, please give me a holler, give me a comment, let me know what you'd like to see. If you have questions, if you'd like to know how much something costs, I can link you up with our shopping link. And I think that's all. I will gladly, if you will say, just show me the food, show me those fries, whatever. I'll make sure to take pictures of the food once it's done before we eat it. And you'll be able to see our fries, our tacos, ready to eat. And then there's 3 ways to get Pampered Chef into your home. Let me just run through those real quick as we wrap up today. 1, you can order. When you spend $80, you're getting a gift. When you spend $150, you're getting free shipping. You can also host a party by inviting your friends to either watch videos like this online, or use our new table platform where people don't have to have social media, but they can still see the products in action. Or if you're in Missouri, in the St. Louis area, I do in-home cooking shows by request. So I'd love to host with you, get you free and discounted products. My average host is getting 60% off an item, 50% off several items, and free items of their choice. So I'd love to do that with you. The third and final way then to get Pampered Chef into your home would be to try out being a consultant as a side gig. For me, this has been such a life changer that I didn't expect. I started Pampered Chef just to pay off a little bit of debt, and I didn't think it would last very long. Me not being enthusiastic about cooking personally, I didn't really know much about cooking, but the products really I fell in love with, and today, 11 years later, we've paid off our debt. It became my full-time job. It helped my husband worked with me when he couldn't work outside the home, and it's just been an ultimate wonderful blessing. I would love to talk with you about how it might work for you as well. All right, well, that's all for me. I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tell me what products you liked the best today from our demo. Okay, bye.